Welcome back, episode 3.
Episode 3. We're made it.
Every time you tune in, we're in a different spot.
Yeah. And every time I'm like, okay, Teresa, I'll come back whenever you need me. And then
TT's turning into a diva. He's now requested to have his good angle.
Oh,
so
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
taking the
I'm
hit.
on this side now. Yeah. This just is, I don't know. The other side is a weird twitch. I don't really know. But I like this
I think
side
I'm
better.
fatter on this side, so I'm actually sacrificing myself for you.
Yeah. Well, because the way that you were so open to it, it was very Dua Lipa of you. It's like, I was like, do you have a better angle? I was like, either side is fine. And
Honestly,
I'm like, yeah, because
like,
she's a gorgeous, beautiful stallion.
Thank you. And now we actually know where our cameras are.
So I'm going to be...
We're getting better.
It's not- yeah. Okay.
So welcome.
Well, thank you.
Welcome back.
Yes.
We were just saying how absolutely miserable of a week it is. Has been.
Terrible.
We're not going to go into details, but if you have social media, you know what we're talking about. And
Oof.
it's been hard to navigate in between what's real and what's fake and what's, I don't even know. It's depressing. So we're going to keep it really light today.
Super easy, breezy.
Yeah. We're just going to gab about some stuff. I asked TT if he watched the Grammys. He's one of 2 people that didn't. So
did you watch a little bit?
Listen, I watched the Justin Bieber performance.
Good.
As everybody did.
And everything.
So good. I mean, I love Justin Bieber. I don't think that I'm a fair person to ask. I actually am going to see my Coachella this year. So,
oh, you are? Oh,
yes,
okay. So
I'm
that's
going to be
good.
front row, bra on the stage, like everybody. It's going to be really good.
Nice.
And then I watched the Lady Gaga performance. That's all I saw.
I can't believe I'm such a bad gay. I did not watch the Lady Gaga performance.
Such a bad gay.
And she also won, which is really great.
I didn't even, for what? What did she even put out this year?
See, this is like, blind leading the line here. I think she won for like 2 big awards. I know she's
amazing.
Yeah.
Her performance, honestly, like you've actually seen her in concert.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her, but I watched her live performances. I love her.
You need to go. Well, because she's coming back. We should go.
Okay.
We should go.
Finally. Because we actually never followed up on what we were saying.
I know.
We never watched the movie in the last 2 weeks.
We didn't. But I did.
I did finish Begonia, though.
Oh, you did? And did you like it by the end?
She's an alien.
You can't tell me that. You can't tell her. No, okay.
She's an alien and everybody dies. Yeah.
Okay,
it's actually,
well,
it's good. It's worth the watch.
I'll watch it. I mean, I'll watch it.
Did you see Wuthering Heights?
No, not yet.
It's not even out yet?
It's coming out in 2 weeks.
Okay,
We're
good,
not,
good.
Yeah, but I did see One Battle After Another.
Okay, and how
that
was
it? Amazing.
Okay,
that
tell me about it because I have not watched it.
That one is so poignant on today's world in that way.
What is it about?
So it's basically, what is it even about? No, there's like
Very true.
kind of like more like militant black, like kind of like radicalists that are.
Is that why she's pregnant with Machine Gun? That's like the only clip.
Yeah, that's kind of like that's part of it.
Okay.
And then things kind of go haywire. And essentially, the main woman, Tayon Taylor, has to go into hiding. But then it's like it's the story of because Leo is her lover husband essentially, and has to raise the kid.
Sex scenes? With Leo?
Oh, not with Leo, but with Tiana.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then but it's such a it's really good.
I'll bleep that out.
I just thought like it is so pertinent to today about like
I'll watch it.
Yeah. And like I don't know, I just thought it was really good.
Do you still stand by you think that it's gonna win?
I think no. So I think
okay.
I definitely want it to win. I think I definitely go back and say I think it should win. But I just don't think our country's ready for it.
Oof.
I just don't think. I just think it
That's
would be
deep and very timely to say.
Yeah. But and you know what's the even shocking thing like kind of the hot take is that it's okay for sinners to win, but that can't win. It's like it's a weird like.
I know they're running out of options. It's like, what are they going to vote for?
Yeah.
It's like we're running out of things that are probably going to piss people off. But honestly, at this point, I don't even know what's real. So well. Anyway, hang in there. If anybody's been scrolling on social media, like it's been like Grammys, conspiracy theory. Yeah. Grammys, conspiracy theory. That's basically what my.
You know what? I actually on my FYP I've been getting a lot of Bridgerton. Do you watch Bridgerton? Tons of Bridgerton, all seasons.
I don't think I've watched one episode.
That's crazy. I'm like surprised that that's the one thing you haven't watched.
I mean, it's Shonda Rhimes, right? Yep. I like period pieces, but I think it's like one of those shows that after the first season, like what are we even talking about?
It's
anymore?
The same season every time. I mean, it's yearning. It's
like we know who she is, who is the actual Gossip Girl.
Yeah.
Isn't it? It's essentially Gossip Girl, but
I mean, yes, Gossip Girl. It's just you expose the narrator, but there's still like the inner workings of all the different characters and whatnot.
Is there a new season?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Fourth
wow.
season. Yeah.
All right, well.
Yeah, because basically you go down the Bridgerton.
It hasn't hit my algorithm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, for sure.
I'm knee deep in what's going on.
Yeah.
Or at least trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah. Did you? Well, I guess it's
also happy Black History Month.
Thank God. Thank God. Shortest month of the year.
Shortest month of the year. And it was so funny. They pulled up a really interesting statistic that Women's Day is the shortest day of the year. And they feel like that's done purposely. And so there's a really interesting insight as to even Women's Day gets the shortest day of the year to celebrate. So
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic. Well, tracks, everything.
I was like, okay, yeah.
So back to Grammy. So then, which one was? So any performances your favorites?
I only watched a couple people win. I watched obviously the viral Billie Eilish thing, which has turned into this crazy political thing, which whatever. It's made it all the way up to like actually being reported on.
Yeah.
But in terms of performances, no. I mean, I watched Bad Bunny win, so I'm hoping that his performance is gonna be amazing.
Oh, that's obviously. Right. Yeah. Tomorrow. It's tomorrow. The big game. That's right.
We are not huge sports fans, but because we work in advertising, this is like we're going to be those annoying people that it's like, this is our Super Bowl. This is our advertising Super Bowl.
Do we even know who's playing? I think
the Patriots and the Seahawks, right?
Thank you.
Okay, we're getting...
Yep. Seahawks. Where are they from?
They're from Seattle.
Seattle. I love Pike Place. I love
I mean, I'm from New York. I think I'm like not supposed to like the Patriots, or think the Patriots are gonna win. But who's got the advantage to win? Even split. All right. Well, I just feel like the Patriots always win, so it's like that's just what it is.
Yeah.
I don't really care. I'm here for the commercials, but of course, like everybody else, I'm gonna watch it the next day.
Yeah, totally. Well, yeah. I'm not the hugest Bad Bunny fan. Yeah, but like. Oh,
I don't think we're allowed to admit that.
I don't think I'm allowed to say that. No, I'm just stuck in my little stupid pop world. But but I think it'll be really exciting. I mean, it's gonna be amazing. Yeah, it's gonna be really. I mean, that's gonna be an amazing performance. And
he's had an amazing year, just fashion wise. He's like had. Do you remember Bad Bunny like 5 years ago? What he looked like?
No.
Well,
yeah.
Not great.
Right.
Like now he's like this super hot, like style icon. I'm excited to see it. And also just out of spite, I'm gonna obviously watch it. Give them that view.
Yeah.
Even if I don't really stick.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. No,
but I stopped watching the halftime show, I think after Rihanna. How do you top that?
You can't.
Yeah.
The Rihanna one was amazing.
I mean, I think Rihanna, Lady Gaga too, only because they had the documentary that followed her performing, and then Beyonce. Right? Did she perform halftime, or is that Coachella?
No, she has. She has performed with Destiny's Child, I think.
And then was last year Snoop and like they had the whole West Coast thing? That was Kendrick.
Nice.
Oh yeah, okay, that was amazing.
Yeah.
So, listen, it's gonna be great. You're not gonna tune into Kid Rock?
Oh yeah, that was. So maybe I'll just settle for that one. Oh my God.
I wonder who we're gonna choose.
It's true. If I were gonna choose between, then yeah.
Whatever.
I do remember because, from an ad perspective, Pepsi was sponsoring the halftime show for a long time, and then switched to Apple Music a couple of years ago.
Yes,
I will say that I think, and the first one that they sponsored was Rihanna's.
Yeah.
So I think in terms of the artists that they bring on, I think there's a little bit, there is a different sense of craft. Again, we were talking about Apple last time.
Yeah. I mean, they have top tier talent.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to argue with who Apple's going to bring forward as a talent perspective. Also, the energy and the probably the staff and the crew and the choreographers and everything that they have access to, it's going to be an amazing show.
Yeah.
Like just even the choreography before Rihanna, I don't know, that I feel like that choreography sequence, I don't know if you're big into dancing, but I watched that a million times on TikTok. So good.
Yeah.
Just in terms of timing and stuff. And she was pregnant doing it. So, I mean, what can we not do?
Yeah,
women are amazing.
And do we know where is it going to be? Where is the Super Bowl this year?
We're really... I don't know. I'm literally looking at... Throw us a...
Do you know?
Do you know where it is? Where are they playing? They usually play in warm weather.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. We're never. Listen, I'm never going to be able to afford it.
Yeah.
Ticket. I'm just
one of these days we might go in our ad world.
So close. They sent Romeo, the girl that did all the jingles. She did the Dr. Pepper jingle. She's going with Vita Coco. She was just on Jennifer Hudson's show saying that they're sending her, I think, with a couple of her friends to go see it. So I'm like, okay, listen, and maybe this TikTok thing. Oh, TT hit 1,000 followers on TikTok.
Oh, thank you so much. Wow.
How do you feel? Now you can sell stuff on TikTok Shop.
Can I?
Yes.
Oh, I can.
That is the only.
I thought I need 10,000. Oh.
No, you need 5,000, but I think you can do some apprentice program where you can start selling with 1,000.
Oh, incredible! Great. How'd
you get there? Let the people want to know. How did you grow your followers so fast?
It's dumb. It's true. I grew my following probably so I was at 700, and it's like whatever, like all basically people
where I am right now.
I just started. I think that was in end of October, and I just started posting like literally. Like,
I think
3
like
times
it's
a day.
just like your manic posting is the strategy.
Manic posting. I also think like with all the manic posting, like a couple of them are gonna get like bigger hits.
Yeah.
So like that's what it is.
And now what, people are hitting you up for career advice?
That's wow, you've been on it. Yes.
Yeah, I'm interviewing you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, no, well, because
I'm watching your ascension.
Well, I think the one thing that like I realize as like a just as posting so much is that like you are the niche. So like there's no need to like
I love that.
find like, oh, I need to only post fashion. I only needed to post like cooking or travel or whatever.
Product.
You're the product, and I think that's different than what we were probably brought up in the Instagram influencer
curate
focus
niche.
that people want a specific thing. I think that me. It's funny, like the more that you lean into who you are and your personality, your authenticity, the more people.
So what are you? Just like a manic?
Yeah, I'm just like a shit idiot like internet poster that talks about random things.
And holds the phone so close to your face. Like there's a strategy.
Yeah, no, totally. I mean, no, the funny things is the things that have popped off are like a recommendation on a Korean restaurant in Irvine, and then I did like a love reading randomly, and then like I don't know what else. Yeah, like heated rivalry. I did a couple things there, but like all these random things that I have no like connection.
It builds on its. Yeah, I guess it just built on it.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, that's great.
But
so you're gonna sell some stuff, sell some Korean skincare
I don't know.
on TikTok Shop?
I think that reaching 1,000 feels nice. And I'm kind of reveling in this nicheness of it.
Yeah,
of it all.
I think you should stick with the career advice. I'm sure that's.
I
mean, they were saying like January was the biggest in terms of layoffs in general for the country.
Yeah.
So
well, that was really cute too because I posted one about career advice, and then like a new demographic, completely like literally like college girlies were hitting me up specifically. Like I got DMs from a girl.
Because I remember one of your posts where I think you finally said you were a strategist.
Yes.
I don't think that people knew that what you were doing.
No.
As to
I was
why
like
they should
bitching
even
about
listen.
work.
Yeah, I was like, they're probably like, what do you do?
Yeah. I'll just sit here and like talk to my phone. And so I was just surprised that people like. I think that I think the strategy also is not build a following, but build really good pieces of content that you string together later.
You're also funny. It also helps that there's some levity to it.
Right.
All right, well, then what's your career advice?
My career advice.
Tell it to us.
Oh, what did I ended up telling these young
yeah, maybe we should. Maybe
women.
this should be our first topic.
Yeah,
career advice. How to look for a job in this day and age.
Well, the 3 things that I in the one video that I made was that one, using LinkedIn I think is super important.
Yes.
We talked about that.
Yes.
LinkedIn, I have gotten every job that I've gotten today because of LinkedIn. I like reached out to recruiters, asked for
I agree. I thought you were going to disagree with that, but I don't know. I've turned a corner with LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Although it is turning into this like weird. It's actually turning into a social media channel.
I mean, now it's really tough. I think also because, to your point, like the job market's really bad. I think that they're getting inundated. But I've always gotten every job by reaching out to the recruiter itself because they're the ones who are screening all the resumes.
That's the secret. I think when people are on LinkedIn and they apply to jobs and they do like easy apply or they apply through LinkedIn, the trick is to connect with the recruiter that posted the job
immediately. Yes.
And then DM them.
Yeah.
And just reach out to them, say hello, send your resume directly to the person that actually posted the job.
Right.
Because that gets you up into the person's actual inbox versus them, going through a bunch of resumes and picking them out of like
totally.
So that's a little tidbit that I learned too that I think that's actually how I got my current job, maybe. I don't know. No, they actually reached out to me.
I can't remember, but this current job for sure, it was one or the other. It was just like direct to LinkedIn. Sometimes, I don't think this has worked for me, but like even reaching out to the actual hiring manager, if you're smart enough and you're kind of sleuthy enough, I do think that like, or even people who have come up to me for a job, like I will say that like, regardless of whether
I do it. Yeah. I will push somebody forward if they reach out to me directly.
If you took the time and wrote something compelling.
Definitely. So I think that's, and you're right. If you also look at the company that you want the job for and look at their employees and try to connect with the hiring managers there, and then also just look for the department you want to work in.
Yeah.
And also like if you wanted to work in strategy, you would send your resume to TT even if you wasn't the actual hiring person.
Yeah.
Because 9 times out of 10, they ask for referrals.
Right.
I feel like most agencies are not just like dead listing jobs.
Totally.
They're like, hey, TT, do you know anybody? Teresa, do you know anybody? And you're sending through like, oh, hey, this person actually reached out to me 3 weeks ago with this resume.
Also, it's to the benefit of the referrer because we get some money. There's always a kickback.
Yeah.
Like,
that is
of course,
true.
Like
help us help you.
If you get hired, we get a little bit of money from that too. So there's no.
That's true. I forgot about that.
Yeah. So
there's an incentive.
Yeah. So I'm like, why not? So that's one. Number two, I think passion to me now matters more than experience.
Okay.
I think that it's enough. Like everybody at this point, especially the job market's so competitive.
Totally.
Everyone can chat GPT
I know.
the experience.
I know.
It doesn't really matter. They
That's
can make it
also
up.
that's a problem now.
Yeah.
Like that's why I look at resumes, but I don't really, I'm not gonna, unless your resume is completely wrong and it's, riddled with typos. I'm even a little bit like less strict on typos. It's like, at least it feels like somebody actually wrote the resume. At this point, half the resumes I'm getting are exported through ChatGPT.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't even care. But yeah, I mean, to me, it's more, I'm a cultural fit interviewer all the way.
I know.
Like,
same.
if I don't know if anyone's interviewed with me and they're actually watching this, but it's funny interviewing with me because
totally.
I'm like, if you've gotten this far, then my assumption is you're qualified for the position.
Yeah. Well, recruiters say they use like the F method when they read the resume, so it's in the shape of an F. So essentially, you look at the top. You have the first string. The first line is the
That's
first.
Interesting.
The first, where are you at
Whatever
currently?
You put your name, yeah.
Yep. And then what first company you're at, and then down the line, if they see, okay, company, that's all they look at.
Like, I mean, like all of those bullets. I know, and it's so funny. 10 years ago, we were like killing ourselves to write these like bullets and what do I pull out and what are the projects I've worked on. Yeah, I feel like that's. No. I actually want to see a portfolio.
Yeah
I don't get a lot of those anymore. Like social media. What are they going to really give me? I guess creatives get more portfolios, but. I want to see like your brand, your stuff. Like I think like the last couple people that I hired because they had their own like cute social media. Like our CM, I can't say her name, that just left. Like she has a whole like travel thing that she was doing. Like that's great. Like to me, at least you're using the platform.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think to your point, and if folks who listen to the last one know, I mean. Teresa loves travel, and so like that goes back to culture fit.
Get me out of here.
You want somebody that kind of relates to you. You want that like personality.
I need someone that has left and gone out and has gotten information and wants to come back and make us better. And this is a personal preference since we're talking about hiring and stuff. It's like I don't really want. I'm not drawn to people that are staying at places 7-8 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want to have a little bit more experience. You see how other places have worked. You've kind of figured out how to navigate even just moving up in the system. Like I want a more diverse background.
Yeah.
I don't really want someone that's kind of sat somewhere for that long.
Either it's a diverse background to that point or just a diverse perspective. Like you're coming in with a point of view of some sort.
Oh, for strategy too. You probably like
really
for
strategy, definitely that. I mean, the thing with strategy, which is tough, is that, the role of the strategist is to be like the smartest person in the room.
Sure is.
Yep. So then the problem is that you get two sides of that. You either get
what is that like?
I know, right? Right. You get really entitled assholes as one who think they're the smartest thing all the time.
So true.
Or you get like the really the cerebral type. So that for me is like because I'm not. I like whatever. I don't.
And where do you fall?
I don't think I'm falling in some random third bucket in that way.
Miscellaneous.
No, I can be pompous and like full of myself at some points, but I think in that sense, like I just think sometimes when you're interviewing strategists, the idea is to kind of have these like gotcha. Or you're trying to like.
I think you guys need to be very confident.
Yeah.
You don't deliver me a strategy that if you're not confident in your strategy, why the hell should I sell it to the client?
Totally.
Like, and I think that you present confidently. Like maybe who knows? Maybe you don't even believe your own stuff.
Yeah. No, I mean,
we would never know.
I think to that point, we work with a wide range of strategists, and some I think use a lot like lead with confidence, which I think honestly in some situations are really great. Like the fact that some people can sell some ideas without even knowing a blink of anything is incredible. That's an incredible salesperson.
Yeah.
But then the other thing is like, and I think where I fall is more like I need to do my research. I need to like really dig deep. Like I'm the type of person that I need to do a lot. I mean, we were just in a call the other day. I need to do all of my thing, and then that's what my recommendation is. So that's where my confidence comes from.
Can we talk about your freak out on me?
Sure. Yeah. Well, okay. So
TT low-key freaked out.
I did freak out at work. Yes. So we're working.
Tell me why.
Yeah. I think. Well, okay.
What did I trigger?
Okay, we're gonna. This is gonna be couples therapy right now. We're gonna hash out. I think because Teresa is like naturally just more like realistic, maybe it's tinge pessimist, like kind of on the pessimist side. I think that when you initially told me about this feedback that we got, it was like it sucked. Everything was terrible, and so I was like, "What?"
Could it possibly be that's how you received it? That's not really what I said.
Sure, fine, gaslight me. Sure, yeah. It should be. It is totally how I received it.
Do you? No, I'm not. I'm not gaslighting. And honestly,
no.
Like,
I mean, it's fine.
That was me really trying to be like. like nice about it, which is frightening.
Yeah. Well, no, I think you also just kind of giving it to me real. I also think that there's because
reminder: don't deliver information to TT at 9:00 in the morning.
Right.
He's not,
Right. Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
not
Which
ready to
which
receive that
normally
feedback.
I'm like kind of opening my eyes at like 10 really, but no. No. I mean, I did definitely like. It was just a lot to take in, and then, but then I think with me, I just need to receive it, and then you need to I need to like process through it, and then by the end, I'm like, okay.
Well, I think it's also because you very rarely, and this is a good thing, you very rarely get negative feedback.
Oh.
You know, like it, and not even that the feedback was negative. I think it was more, we eventually landed in the face that it was just going to enhance the work. It wasn't necessarily negative feedback. But I think when you're an overachiever, much like you and maybe me, I don't know if I'm an overachiever. We don't take negative feedback well. We really don't. Like it. Maybe it's the Leo thing in me, but like I very rarely want to hear anything other than stellar feedback.
Yeah.
So I was also caught off guard when I got constructive criticism. Yeah. So I think I was like, how am I going to deliver this information?
Yeah.
And it didn't land.
Yeah. At that point. But I mean, well, the fact that we've talked through it, I think it also kind of makes me better understand, like, okay, actually, she's not out to get me in anything. And of course, never.
And also, like, I think it was right. Yeah, I think the feedback was sound. I was like, yeah, you're right. The more I thought through it, too, when I was listening to the individual that was actually giving it to me before it got to TT, I was like, yes, I think sometimes, and we're being very cryptic. I don't think we really have to. We were working on a strategy specifically for YouTube, which is a platform that, regardless, is getting a lot of attention right now. I especially think as people are questioning TikTok and its future and the new ownership and all types of things. I think YouTube is just continuously like something that people want to explore and see if they're doing all the things that they could do with it.
Yeah.
So we are getting a lot of pressure at work to make sure that we're, equipped to give good feedback on YouTube. And I think there's a lot of things that you could do. It's a really multi-dimensional platform. It's media, it's advertising, it's content, it's podcasts, it's audio. So it's hard to have one point of view.
Yeah.
And it's hard to put it in a deck.
And I think that the real parameter, especially in those of you who work in marketing, is that we don't have like a bajillion resources. Everything's pretty finite. So it's like so I think that's really what it comes down to, is that we can do everything on this platform. We have a set amount of resources and budget. What do we want to do and what do we want to do first? I think, invariably everybody has a different opinion as to how we split it, but we ultimately have to give as the agency like the best recommendation.
Well, I've never even asked you this. Like, what is your perspective on YouTube? That wasn't even on our list of topics, people. We are freeballing it today.
We're really taking it easy.
We're pros. What is your perspective on YouTube?
I love YouTube. I mean, I watch more YouTube than I do any other streamer.
Yeah.
I mean, TikTok, I watch TikTok the most, but then obviously YouTube is next.
Do you watch TV on YouTube? Are you one of those?
No, I grew up more so.
It's also TV.
Yeah, there's TV on it too. No, I was watching like vloggers like back in the day.
Yeah,
so I did a lot of that. Now today I watch a lot of. You'll love this. I watch a lot of compilation Will and Grace videos all the time, constantly. I watch cooking videos.
So problematic.
so great.
So problematic.
Yeah. I do that. Yeah, I mean, I watch a lot of
You watch compilation Will and Grace videos?
Yeah, that's what they post on there. I mean, that's what does well. There's like 18-minute compilation videos.
Of just like the funny laugh out loud.
Yeah, like different Jack and Karen moments. There's like Will and Grace moments. There's like
Jack and Karen all the way more
They're the best. They're the best.
Yeah.
So I do that. I don't know. I mean, the only other podcast I watch aside from this one is Plugging, correct? I watch Good Hang.
Yeah, you do. You talk about that a lot. Yeah. Well, you and everybody else who won the Critics' Choice or whatever for Best Podcast, Golden Globe for Best Podcast. I mean, I feel like I'm a traditional researcher. I use YouTube for research. Yeah. I don't use it for entertainment at all. Like, I don't watch. Maybe I'll watch. For example, the Grammys. I didn't watch in real time. I watched the performances on YouTube.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm watching clips of stuff and I'm using it for research. Yeah. So I always forget that it is also a streaming for TV, also entertainment. So just even talking about it, everybody has very specific use cases for YouTube. So it's hard to be succinct about how to leverage it because
Totally.
it's a million different things to a million different people.
Yeah. I guess at that point, if I were to compare like why I watch a TikTok versus a YouTube, I do think YouTube
Yeah.
for whatever reason, and I think it also goes to the production value, is that there's a level of credibility of the content that's on YouTube more so than TikTok. TikTok is like me on my phone, just like I can randomly record my day. You're not gonna necessarily
Yes.
find that content on YouTube.
No, you're not.
And so I think to your point, when you're doing research, yes, we all turn to TikTok, but if you want like an actual review by somebody credible, you might
It's
go to YouTube
actually,
first.
as someone who's trying to start this podcast up, to get things on YouTube, like to get up and running and be verified, to like put up long form videos, it's not easy. Like it's like this whole thing still has to be reviewed. That's why it's not on YouTube
Oh
yet.
wow, really? Oh, okay,
Yeah,
I
like
didn't
you
know
have
that.
to set up your. Well, what's interesting about YouTube now with podcasts, you can actually upload like an RSS feed. So
Oh.
similar to Apple, it could just be audio.
Hmm.
So it can pull from your your Spotify
Great.
actual link, and it just pulls your audio into it. But it takes like a second. Like it takes like 48 hours for them to like verify that it's like, I guess, a real person that's starting this
Oh wow.
account,
Yeah.
which makes me feel better because I'm sure there's,
Right.
not to say there's not crazy stuff on YouTube, but yeah, to your point, any schmo can make a TikTok and start
And just like
throwing
post it.
some
Yeah.
AI shit up there, and
Sure.
it's real. So
Yeah.
like it is just an annoying platform. So we had a stressful meeting, but
Yeah. But we made it through, and we're here.
and I think it's even better. So stay tuned for that YouTube
Yeah.
strategy. that I'm
Yeah.
working
It's gonna be
If
stellar.
you're listening, it's the best it could
Yes. Those of you at work who are listening, it's gonna be great. I promise. It's gonna be delivered.
be. Yeah, I mean, like it's hard. So YouTube is one thing.
Yeah.
But one of our first topics, I feel
Yes.
like this is what we always do. We gab for 46 minutes,
Right,
and then we're like,
right.
shoot. We wanted to talk about cities,
Mhm.
right? TT wanted to discuss because New York.
City.
We've lived in many different cities, but we've both lived in LA and New York, and this is going to be the debate to the end of time. Which one is better?
Yeah.
So we were going to chat through what our recommendations are, what our perspectives are about the cities.
Yeah.
So I guess like let's start with the people.
Mm.
Like what do you think is the difference between people in New York and people in LA?
What is okay? Yeah, I saw someone sent me a tweet recently. I think this has been tell us all the time. It was LA is dirty dirty heaven, and then New York is like fun hell.
Okay. Dirty heaven and fun hell. I mean, yes. I mean, it's hard
Right?
to argue with that.
Yeah. You have better. I mean, LA is always like the first thing people say. Well, oh, how do you like LA? It's great weather. It's always great weather.
That's what I say.
It's beautiful.
It's
Like those are the
very
cliche
hard.
things. And then New York is like, oh, it's tough, but it's
I
fun.
mean, especially now, the slog of New York. Like,
Yeah.
listen, it's hard to argue with the fact that LA has absolutely beautiful weather.
Yeah.
Except for, I guess, that 1 week that it rained like every
Exactly.
single day,
But exactly, 1 week.
and the whole city shuts down.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
what do we do?
Pandemonium.
Yeah, it was actually like it was awful. It was during Christmas, but
Mhm.
I find the problem, not the problem, but the unique opportunity with LA versus New York is that it's the personality of people from I'm not even gonna say the West Coast because I feel like we can't. It's LA specifically attracts a type of person that I feel like, don't come at me in the comments, like they're trying to be something, right? Like
Right.
everybody's kind of trying to be their like, I don't know, the version that they have of themselves in their head. So
Yeah.
you get a lot of kind of like fugazi, like
Mhm.
fake people. So I think LA is a hard place to make deep friendships. But I
Yeah.
don't, if you're not looking for that, then it's great. It's a
Well-
lot of fun. But I feel like it's harder, at least for me, being from the East Coast,
Yeah.
coming here.
Well, I mean, in LA, the one thing also, it's like really spread out, so it's hard to like
That's true.
actually like kind of connect with people. I mean, you're never gonna
Like actually
actually
physically.
connect people. I mean, New York to me, if you think about just the way that the city is set up, it kind of just feels like you're in college because you're literally on top of each other.
Oh,
Apartments are like
literally. I
all
went to
over.
NYU
Yeah.
for sure.
And like even in your friends are like down the street, even if they're like across town, it's pretty easy to get to.
Definitely.
It's walkable, and like you can like do
Yeah.
one thing in the morning and then do another thing in the midday and then do completely something different in the afternoon and the evening and whatever. I just think it also like the grind of New York, like it's just hard because we're dealing with so much of it
For sure.
that there's more to kind of commiserate and connect over. So maybe that's what makes it
Yeah,
feel like you make deeper relationships.
I think what was hard, and it's funny, it's always like this. I've lived in New York, and then I moved to Miami, then I moved to LA, then I moved to Kansas City, then I moved back to LA. And so when I was living in Miami, everybody wanted to move to New York, and everyone was
Mhm.
like, "Why are you moving? Why did you move from New York? It's the best city in the world."
Yeah.
I think that like people don't realize, and it'd be interesting to talk to somebody else that is actually from there. But it's like after a while, it does kind of mess with your mental. Like
Yeah.
it's there's two things that's really unusual about New York that nobody speaks about. It's super high populated, right? So like there's so much to do. There's so many people, which could be very lonely if you don't have your tribe.
Yep.
And also like it's kind of makes you feel bad about yourself because you're out and there's so many people and you're like, why don't I have people for myself?
Right.
Like I definitely felt that way in college, like because I went to NYU and I was like, I had my friends from like before college, but to actually make friends in college was hard because like everybody they're going to clubs, they all have fake IDs. Like it's hard to kind of get on the treadmill of New York. Once you get on, I think it's really good. But it also is just like that constant 24/7. Like it fucks with your head.
Oh yeah, totally.
Like like at some point you're like, you just want some space and fresh air. And don't tell me about Central Park because like
no.
I don't know I never went to Central Park.
I mean, if you were living downtown, I mean, just to trek up
I lived in I lived in Harlem, like down, up, like nowhere near Central Park. Like I'd have to drive to like upstate New York or something or the Hamptons to get some space. And like, that's not like an easy thing to do. So it's also just like a city that's like definitely not meant for the weak.
No.
Like,
I mean, to your point, like there's the merry-go-round or that the roller coaster really that you're constantly on. There's always something to do, which I think makes it so that like
it's hard to choose.
It's hard to choose, and you can't really slow down because if you're really in it, you're gonna go from one thing to the next. There's a new, and that's not even just like social life. New restaurants are coming,
Definitely.
new shows are coming up.
Yep.
New concerts are in. Like this is also the destination where culture kind of makes its first stop. So there's just so much to do and see.
Yeah.
It's hard to like get off the train because if you're off the train, then you're like not relevant. Then you're like, why you've missed like 16 million things.
There is like a constant mental pressure to like get the reservation, get the dinner, get the show tickets, get the go to the latest whatever they're doing, some pop up. Like when I went there recently, it's like they have lines to go to like just every store, like just a store to go shopping. I'm like, we're queuing up to go to get sneakers though?
Yeah.
Like why? I guess because social media has ruined everything. Like now everybody wants to go to the same places, but you can't argue with the public transportation though. Like I do miss that. Yeah, like LA is a real bummer when it comes to like just getting somewhere quickly.
Totally. Well,
like there's no such thing.
I just remember like even from my apartment in Kips Bay, I could get to Brooklyn.
Bay, yes, okay.
I could get to Brooklyn in like 20 minutes. I just go down the elevator, go up my apartment,
and put your headphones in, and
get on my subway. I'll get on the subway.
Yeah,
like the 6 to the L, done, and we could be, and it's just so quick. Like now it takes like 30 minutes to get out of my fucking building. It feels like It's
so
just,
do you feel like are you team? I hate this. Are you team New York? Are you team LA?
Well, I'm very much a present person, I will say.
That's such a cop out.
I know, sorry. I am definitely team LA. I mean, I'm from California originally, so I think.
Oh yeah, okay. So this is a good debate.
Yeah. So because you and I are from respective coasts.
Yeah.
I think there's a comfortability here. I think that like it's something that I'm used to. I also feel like I did my New York. I was there for 8 years. I did everything that I needed to do. I did the pandemic there, which I think was helpful because when the pandemic happened, all of that fun glitzy thing, all like the going out and all that stuff completely went away.
Yeah.
So
you guys were eating outside next to the dumpster like everybody else.
So like New York just became like a regular city at that point. And so it was like I really got to experience like New York just without everything.
I just don't have that. Listen, I can't do it anymore though. Like I don't want to take my shit and like walk in the snow and like wait for the subway and like fight for my life. Like it's like no. Like New York to me is good 3 days now. When one you can't think about money. Forget it. Like now it's just like forget it. Like you're just gonna spend $300 in an hour and you just have to get comfortable with it. Right. As long as you're okay with that, I can do New York for 3 days. I love it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I vote LA because I think that as annoying as it is, and I mean, there's just so many things. It's the streets need to be fixed, the traffic. It's hard to argue about like coming out and feeling sunshine on your skin.
Oh, totally.
Like,
I mean, I think it also just suits where we're at in life too.
What about professionally though? I mean, I guess we should do that.
Oh, in New York, for sure. I mean, for marketing
New York
specifically,
is better.
way better. Yeah. Like, there are so many brands, there's so many agencies, there's so much opportunity, there's a lot more money, I feel like, sometimes, too.
Yeah.
You can actually kind of up-level really quickly.
Yeah.
I do think that both of us bring a lot of New York work ethic to our work.
Yes.
Which I think makes it, like, we want to move a lot faster.
Yes.
And we don't feel like I don't know, I feel like sometimes it's just, like, we're kind of slow around here.
Yeah, I think we operate more. I think we're more competitive.
Yeah,
like the agency experience being in the East Coast and West Coast. I think we are a little bit more used to like, this is not great to say, but like more like the toxic agency culture in the East Coast. That's like you get to work at 7, leave at 10. Like that's just what people do. They just like drill themselves into the ground. It's not great, but it trains you to kind of work that way. So then when you come to the West Coast, that's really not what's going on.
No.
Like, they're 9 to 5, like work-life balance is, I think, a little bit better on the West Coast.
Yeah. And I'm trying to think networking wise, I just feel like, I don't know, I felt like I was interacting more with different types of people more often.
Yes.
Because of the spread outness of LA.
It's hard.
It's hard to like connect with people.
It's too like LA, it's too like manufactured.
Right.
Like you go to like networking events type of thing, which is not my thing at all.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge like go out of my way to network person.
No, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like although I support anybody that's making these like networking groups and female groups and whatever groups, advertising groups.
Right.
But like, I feel like New York, you'll like go to dinner and just like meet somebody or something.
That would seem to be more of a thing. Yeah.
Yeah, except for like here. But I do think here, I'm not in the entertainment business, but I would imagine here is better for entertainment if you're like that. And then when I was living in Miami, I felt like Miami's really good for like hospitality, nightlife.
Right.
If you want to do something like that. Kansas City, I don't really have much to say
Yeah.
about that time outside of like if you like the Kansas City Chiefs, that's probably a good place for you to live.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think it's been hard. It was an adjustment working here.
Totally.
Yeah. Even personality-wise, I felt like I've had to kind of change how I deliver.
Oh, totally.
You know, like I've. It's so funny. One of our clients, when I started talking, and I guess I said a word that triggered like, "Oh, you are from New York. Like you have. How do you not have a New York accent anymore?"
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know, because I used to think I sound like the nanny or something when I first started talking, but no, I have like no accent anymore because I've kind of tried to like. It's also like not. I don't know. It's not like a pleasant accent. I feel like
it has its charm. We
Does
all
it?
love it. We have a love.
It's like I don't think it makes you sound. I don't think it helps like sell anything better.
Totally.
So I've had to kind of get rid of that. But like even that type of thing, like how New Yorkers sound and talk and communicate, is very specific and nuanced, and the West Coast doesn't really have that I find.
I mean, I think to that point, like the New York badge of honor is really strong. So like in that sense of like from a work perspective, like if you say that you've worked in New York, even if like
definitely,
it's like, oh, we like you have an immediate sense of credibility.
Yeah, I think in advertising you have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would recommend anybody that really wants to make it in advertising and marketing should probably spend a couple years working for a New York agency.
Yeah, at least 2 or 3. I think getting that would be my other piece of advice for young people. Like go to New York and just if you can.
Yeah, and just like deal with the having no money. As long like just have the 3 years of eating ramen and pooling together to buy a Metro. I guess they got rid of Metro cards now, but whatever you guys are using to ride the Metro.
Yeah, totally.
The subway, not the Metro.
Yeah.
You have to do that. And I think there's just some type of get a roommate, like it's hard to explain, but I feel like once you do that,
oh,
this is a cakewalk.
That's why, like, I think, like, New York in your 20s is so important, like, in that sense.
Yes.
Or going back to, like, the moving around from cities to city. Like, I do think living somewhere else in your 20s is so important. To, like, get yourself out of your comfort zone and force you, to your point, make some, like, hard decisions. Try to, like, live on your own in an environment that you don't know. Because that learning curve is just, it's great. Like,
and you get different clients. Like, I think that New York and LA, they have very different clients. Like LA, like I said, has a lot of entertainment clients. So if you want to work in like, work for an HBO, or if you want to do content for like a Hulu or something, the West Coast is great. But I think like if you want to work in New York, I think it's really good. You could do like pharma. They have tons of clients that are in the healthcare like sector. So there's like, it also like depends on what you want to do. Like I think also makes sense to choose a city based off of that. But just in general, to your point, like, I think you have to do the grind of New York because otherwise you're like never going to make through this shit. Like,
no, totally.
Yeah. It definitely has helped me have a thick skin.
Oh,
we're a little pampered on the West Coast.
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
It's like, do you want to go to Sweet Green for 2 hours? It's like, yeah, sure.
Right. Okay, well, to that point, I had my question for Teresa around New York was like, your perfect day in New York, you're going, let's say you were flying this weekend, Saturday, or Sunday. I like a Sunday. Sunday in New York. What are you doing? Tell me your day.
Oh, God. I think that, okay, so I'm waking up. I'm waking up early. I'm an early riser. I'm walking to Ralph's Coffee to get myself a coffee.
Cute.
Then I'll probably.
Which one?
The one that's near the Flatiron. There's one there, right? Okay. Okay, that was a hard one. I haven't lived in New York full time in quite some time. I would say I would go to. I would go downtown. Like I'm a downtown person, so I very seldom went above 14th Street for like
Of course.
a very long time. Shopping, eating, like everything to me is downtown. If I could probably plan a better night, that I would do West Village, have dinner in Minetta Tavern. That's a classic if you haven't eaten there. Ignore all the people that are going to try to sell you to go to comedy shows, because
You don't wanna do that?
nope, no comedy shows. By the way, if any date
Take you to a comedy show.
offers to take you to a comedy show, they don't like you.
Okay, got it.
Stop doing that. Why do people do that? Oh my God. But anyway, go to Minetta Tavern. And then I would probably say like then evening drinks. Like go somewhere very sexy to get a drink. I don't know, like a hole in the wall. You know, like that. I don't even know anymore.
There's a bar on that street near Minetta Tavern. Isn't there like a really nice, you step underneath? It's
probably.
I forgot what it's called.
I mean, Monkey Bar.
Monkey Bar.
That's uptown, but that's really sexy. Like that's the vibe I usually go to, and when I was drinking, get a dirty martini at like something like a Monkey Bar, but that doesn't really help in terms of the West Village. But I like the kind of seedy old New York. Like I don't like I can't get a reservation in any of these new places.
You can't.
Like I don't outside of after Carbone. Like it's like that's it. I can't get in any of these new restaurants. So I don't even know what the kids are doing. But I mean, there was a time where it's like that schedule was more like wake up, go back to sleep, and then you get up again at 11 p.m. and then we'd get ready and then we'd go to, like I was saying, Marquee or some type of club or Greenhouse. That's a real throwback for anybody that's listening to that. And then stay out till like 2 o'clock, which is hilarious because I went to sleep at like 8:15 yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so she's well rested today, for sure.
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I had a podcast to record.
Oh, I love that.
But yeah, no, now that I spend a lot of my time in New York going to a lot of thrifts.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You get any good thrifted? Where do you go for thrifting?
I think on 1st and 2nd Avenue is a really good one. I go to St. Mark's. I mean, I'm not like someone that goes to like vintage. I wish I had my friend here. She's like, I'm not getting expensive shit. I'm getting like old, like Letterman jackets and T-shirts and stuff. So yeah, I mean, like I would just spend my day walking around the East Village or the West Village. Bar Petey in the West Village is really good for some.
That's fun. For some celeb sightings too. They love that one.
Are they even going there anymore?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm so like out of the thing. Like after like Polo, the Polo bar that's downstairs. Like I'm like I don't even know how you even get reservations at any of these places.
For sure.
I don't know. A Babbo, that's a really classic. You've been there too?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I'm hitting all the classics. That's good.
Right. No.
What about you? Like, where do you go?
What am I doing? Okay, well,
yours is gonna be like high theater. Are you gonna give me like Broadway?
Okay. I'll end at theater. How about that? Okay, if I know that I'm gonna go see something on Broadway at the end of the day. So I think I'm.
Are you the person that buys the ticket beforehand? Are you the type of psychopath that buys the ticket the same day and you go because you want a discount? I don't. There's two types of people.
No. I
can't do that.
When I was living there, I was using like what are the like TK like the
yes.
There's these Broadway apps, so I would still buy it before.
Okay, thank you.
It's a little bit too like I don't know. I mean, when we were visiting, like when I would visit like as a tourist, then like that was the hack. You'd buy day of at TKTS, you'd wait in that little red line.
Never. I can't.
So I've done that before. But let's see. So I'm similar to you. Well, I don't wake up early, as always. I wake up at like probably like 9 or 10. Then I'm like strolling out of bed, and then I'm like, I love a good walk. Like I'm walking all of New York.
Okay,
like, that's
so you're gonna walk.
it is. And I'm coming out of Kips Bay. I am that bitch. I like Park Avenue. I like walking.
No, that's lovely.
I like the Union Square Farmers Market.
So
so I'd meet you. So I'd go down the Union Square Farm. Maybe I swing and I'd meet you at Ralph's.
Are they still doing that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the best. They have like all this produce. I mean, right now it's all just fucking apples and potatoes, which is really boring and annoying. So
like it's seasonal.
It's seasonal. It's also farmers market is seasonal.
Yeah, you're right.
This isn't Whole Foods where we get
I don't know. I'm living the West Coast. I'm so spoiled for all the perfect farming weather.
Yeah. So I'm going down there with my little bag. I'm picking up random expensive apples, and then where am I going to lunch? I feel like I like East Village has the best food. I think that had such a time.
Yeah.
But yeah, my first time went to Jack's wife Frida. Went for dinner and I saw Heidi Klum and her bodyguard.
Oh my god, that's a fun
that was
sighting.
Great. That's in Soho.
What other good sightings have you had?
Oh, I have a good one.
What's your best celebrity sighting?
My best one in New
York.
I'll try to keep it brief, but I met Dua Lipa. Actually.
Oh, okay. She's literally come up in every podcast.
Yeah. Well,
Can we manifest having Dua Lipa as
right here in the middle of us? Totally. Yeah. No. I'll try to keep it short because I tell this story and it's way too long every time. But basically, I was out. Having dinner with my friend who's a DJ. And then somehow
You're friends with a DJ?
Yeah, like a local DJ. Sorry, John. You're a DJ. You're a great DJ. But then
you're regional.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's really great. And he knows Dua's manager at the time.
Oh, okay.
And so she was in town doing promo for Future Nostalgia back in 2020. So this was right before everything went to shit.
I feel like there's a chance. I mean, like we're like totally. 2 degrees separated.
Yeah.
From
No. If we really needed to pull a string and I could maybe get us to like but if
pull that string.
And then if you have $100,000 in your pocket or something to pay her or something, yeah.
All right, well.
Talk about someone who doesn't care.
Cash app us.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And then so he had messaged him that night. That just happened to be. And I'm like Dua stan to the max. And then he was like, hey, we just finished a day of like doing like stuff in the studio. Dua wants to do a nightcap. Do you have a recommendation? And then John looks up to me during the dinner and is like, TT, you'll never believe. But Dua wants to have a nightcap tonight. 1, where do you think we should go? And 2, would you want to come? And I was like, John, fuck.
Oh, wait,
yes.
you actually hung out with her?
Yeah, no, I'm not like seriously like running into people. So then and then
story's so good.
So John, so there's a gay bar in the West Village called Playhouse.
Yes.
It opened, and so he DJs there sometimes. And then
knows the
owners and whatever. So he's like, why don't we take her to Playhouse? It's like new at the time. It was new, and so like let's host her there. So it's a Tuesday night. Nobody's there, and he's like, okay, so we take
the gays don't go out on Tuesday.
No, of course, and it's like Tuesday at like 8, so like nobody's out until like at least 10.
Yeah.
So then we finish dinner. It's like so New York. We get in a cab. He's like, I'll talk to the manager, and we get there. You organize it to pull the tables together. And so we sit there and like nobody's there. And then walks in Dua with her entourage, which is like her stylist, her choreographer, her bodyguard. And we sit there and I literally dance with her for like an hour and a half, finally muster up the courage to be like, hey, I'm like such a biggest fan. Like,
she's like, oh, and I'm like, God, here we go.
And of course I do some horoscope shit. Like, I know you're like a Leo Virgo husband. Like, I just want you to just take care of yourself. And she's like, oh my God, of course, blah, blah, blah. And then can I take a picture? And so we have a picture.
She's a Leo?
Yeah. I think Leo Virgo, like right on that, like the 20th or August 20th.
Okay, no wonder I love her so much.
But yeah, no, it was like.
Why? I mean, like, no offense to your friend, but why the hell is she hitting your friend up for like places to go in New York?
No, I mean her manager is just friends with.
Okay.
And so just like
she's like, out of all the places in New York, you take me to Playhouse, the empty gay bar.
Totally. Well, no, I mean, also like if you think about like, well, do you think a celebrity really wants to go somewhere packed?
No, we're not going to take her to like.
Yeah, we're not going to like some. Also at the time, I mean, Dua was on the rise, but she wasn't as big as she is now.
Yeah, she is elusive though. I don't know like what the hell she's doing.
Yeah.
Like I guess she's just planning her wedding. Like I don't even know like what she's doing. Yeah.
No, she's lovely, beautiful. She has a beautiful.
Was
voice.
that when she was doing all the dancing, kind of like the choreography? Remember, like she kind of took off. She was like trending for her kind of
right after because she wasn't. He's notoriously wasn't a good dancer at the beginning.
Yeah. Now
so
she's
this
got
was in between. Yeah. So this was right after Don't Start Now. I don't know if you remember, but it was like 2019 at the end, and then so this was really January 2020. My life peaked in New York, and then everything went to shit because of the pandemic. Yeah.
So that's your best. I mean, that's not a celebrity sighting. That's like you
actually
hanging out with a celebrity.
Yeah. That was the best. That was like, yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, I don't have a story like that. Yeah. I don't really have like
well, you hang out with Leo at the
I mean, like barely. Like it's like, is that him like sneaking out in the hat? Like, no, it's like I don't know. Like I'm not like a big celebrities make me uncomfortable because I feel like you're supposed to they don't want you to acknowledge them, but like you have to acknowledge them and then like I just don't know how to be around them. So I just ignore them.
Yeah.
Like I'm not it's like anytime someone's like, oh, I'm going to actually ask that person for an autograph, my skin, I'm like, I'm never going to do that.
That's also just how you're supposed to act around celebrities in New York.
Yeah.
That's why I was even so uncomfortable to be like, can I get a picture with you? I was like, I waited an hour. I was like an hour until I did.
Do you have the picture?
We need to flash it up. I'll send you the photo.
Yeah, send me the photo so I can flash it up on the screen.
I'll put it after. So we need to focus on our.
Yeah, like who have I actually seen? Like I've probably seen like listen, the two celebrities that I still want to see in the wild is Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen.
Oh, that'd be great.
That's like the
just
only two people that I actually think I would be starstruck if I saw Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen.
Yeah.
I mean, we were just so obsessed with them in college that like that would be amazing. I'd love to see like Serena Williams. Like, you know what I mean? Like those are like the ones that I feel like I would want to see, and I want to like meet the Kardashians. Like I'm not above it.
Let's do it. I mean, these are all very easy.
They're
to do,
like down the
and
street
in LA.
Yeah. Now I probably
So,
have seen them and I didn't even notice it.
Yeah.
I mean, I live in Beverly Hills. I feel like you would think that I'd see more people more.
Just go to Craig's and eat there, or like what is it, Spago or something?
I don't know where the hell. I mean, they're all in Calabasas. That's like so far.
Or go to Calabasas.
Just hang out. Well, I made my first Botox appointment.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, next weekend.
Oh my god.
So
what are you gonna do? What more could you?
I'm thinking about. No, I'm not thinking about. I'm actually gonna do like the jawline, like get the thing, and then get some around here. I don't know. I guess they give you a recommendation as to what you need, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It'll look great.
I've never gotten it.
Yeah. Well,
I've never gotten any cosmetic stuff.
Yeah. Well,
so that next episode we'll talk about cosmetic stuff.
That'd be great.
And what was the last topic that we wanted to talk about? I don't even know. Let's see.
Anything pop culture, but we talked.
I was gonna. I actually did one. I don't feel like you're like interested in this, but the Skims, Skims in general.
Okay.
So this is what's been really interesting around like Skims and just apparel in general are turning into like media and production houses. And I think Skims is a really good example because every time she comes out with like a new collection, she has like a new celebrity that's like stars in. There's all these other kind of things that help promote it. Also, like I mentioned, the Fanatics ad with Kendall Jenner and the Kardashian curse is genius. So it's my question to you, or the conversation we should chat about, like, how is it or why is that apparel is becoming more media and media is actually becoming merch and apparel themselves? Like there's that kind of this blend together of what used to be very separate. Now you can't just like launch a shoe line. It has to have this whole content strategy around it.
Right.
And I think that the Skims Lisa thing is actually amazing just because Lisa is so of the time. But also, who would have thought that Skims has now ventured into dance and dance apparel?
Oh.
You know what I mean? Because it's all, I don't know if you see the new collection. It's like very ballet Pilates-esque.
Right.
And then she released these new shoes. It's her first shoe collection, Skims, which is like more like a utility. Like, to me, it looks like a Pilates shoe. I don't know. Like, don't come at me. It looks like a bit of like a water shoe.
Right.
But it's interesting. How are we supposed to take the fact that you no longer can just launch a product? You either are the product, like Sydney Sweeney and her new lingerie thing with Siren. I don't know if you actually followed that. Okay. So last week or 2 weeks ago, Sydney Sweeney launched her new lingerie. Also, she's problematic for many reasons. But it first came out with people covering the fact that she was photographed hanging her bras and underwear off of the Hollywood sign.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And then like 3 days later, it came out with she has this whole new lingerie company.
Right.
So it's not even, again, you can no longer just launch a brand. It's this whole kind of stunt and it's so many other elements go into it.
Yeah.
So my question to you is, what elements have to go into a successful launch? Do you need all of the kind of pomp and circumstance? Do you need a stunt? Do you need a celebrity? Or can you just rest on good product alone?
Yeah. So, no, unfortunately not. I don't think you can rest on good product. Okay, you can rest on good product alone if it truly is good and like backed up. Like, to your point, all this is like, and marketers know this from, we pitch it in every deck. It's like products need a story.
Yeah.
Right? So we need something, we need to know why. I mean, you could launch like, a brand of coffee cups, but like what about it is different, right? So that's always the first piece. And I think that stories today are only made relevant by the associations and relationships that hold it up.
Yeah.
So what's that credibility come from? All the things that you just mentioned are backed up by somebody that you can recognizably know. Skims is Kim. Sydney Sweeney, that product is Sydney Sweeney. You know this person.
George Clooney is trying to sell me Nespresso.
Right. But even all these brands that I think are even hitting your desk are the ones that actually have some meaning to you from a cultural and like media perspective. So that's also, I think that's the new age that we're in, where like right now media and marketing is just so interblended. I think it's almost expected now. Yeah. Like, when we even like Netflix, like Wendy's, for example. Yeah. Like, it's like, of course, like I think that you can even the consumer is also trained to be a marketer. Like they're almost expecting, like, of course, like why wouldn't you do that? And like we are like actively, like people are pitching ideas about this stuff. So
people have been saying that it's cheating. You know what I mean? Like it's hard. Or I don't like the word cheating. No, it helps skip a lot of steps if your product is linked to a notable celebrity. And I don't think that that's like new news, but I do think it is hard to now know, like, is the product good? or I'm just getting like sold like
It's true.
shitty Spanx from Kim just because Kim Kardashian needed Spanx.
I mean, the thing is, at the end of the day, like, okay, because I like this. I like what you mentioned because I do think that's very much like a conversation we're constantly having, even on the agency side.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like, where's craft? How come? Like, why don't we do something for the integrity of it? Like, that doesn't exist.
Because people don't care.
People don't care.
I know.
And I think the reality is that, like, if you're not like, I think the thought would be like cutting corners or doing these like different tactics. Like, you're not
stunts.
Your stunts or whatever. Like, you are eliminating the craft from marketing. But what marketing is about, like, being in culture and being relevant to people. So, like,
I think that you can't do it without it. I don't think you could break, or I would say that it's probably going to be very difficult for you to break through without that.
Right.
And that's the hurdle that I think that anybody that is starting a product, starting a brand, starting anything from scratch, like, if I was a celebrity starting a podcast, at least I can bring people that already like me and they're going to listen to me. Like, but to be a Joe Schmo starting a podcast, it's just more difficult. Like, you have to give them all these other reasons to actually care about your opinion versus you assume that Sydney Sweeney knows bras and underwear. It skips all the other reasons to believe.
Totally.
Like, you don't have to establish all those other reasons when you're just like, sure, she has it. So she wears underwear too.
I think that goes back
a lot of underwear,
and even why, like, people probably would like my pitch for people to even listen to this podcast. To your point, like, we're a bunch of people that never done a podcast before, but we have relatable credibility.
We have
now. True, we do. But there's a relatability to it. There's like there's a relationship we're building with the audience, hopefully, through the camera and whatnot too.
Yeah, we are also, like, I guess, like, we have a following, like, professionally.
Not really. I mean, like, okay, yeah, 1,000 followers on TikTok, really, hitting the mark there. But no, I think, like, we have.
Yes, I'm in the presence of a TikTok celebrity right now. Dare I say a micro influencer?
My day rate's about to go up. No, but yeah, I don't know. I just think, like, the story and the relationship that you're able that
it's going to be interesting to see how these things come together during the Super Bowl. Not to kind of bring it back, but, like, Super Bowl is the ultimate combination of, like, marketing and celebrity and like mass awareness. Like, you can't have a Super Bowl or it's very hard to have the best Super Bowl commercial if you don't have a celebrity in it. Almost every Super Bowl commercial has a celebrity in it.
Yeah.
Did you see you definitely didn't, but did you see the spot that's going to run during the Super Bowl with Snoop Dogg and
wow, you really called me. I don't know.
No, okay, I lost you already.
What brand is it?
It's not a brand. It's about what is that football player that used to date
Martha Stewart? No. I'm just kidding.
Did she used to play football?
No, I don't know. I'm just thinking Snoop Dogg and Martha
Tom
Stewart.
Brady. I think it's Tom Brady and Snoop Dogg, and they're doing an ad against bullying.
Oh, nice.
And so, like, now we have to have ads to tell people, like, it's not nice to bully people, starring Snoop Dogg and Tom Brady.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if they paid him or it's some type of nonprofit, but it's like, I feel like the Super Bowl, if we have to make Super Bowl predictions while people are predicting the outcome of the game, we're not. We're going to predict the marketing. There's going to be so many of the messaging around, like, culture and the climate, the political climate or whatever. Like, I feel like there's going to be a lot of those kind of, like, nuances. In fact, they've released it early because you know how they do that now. They don't, you don't even have to watch the game anymore. It's an ad with Tom Brady and Snoop Dogg basically saying, like, how ridiculous it is to bully people online.
Right.
And it's like, it's bizarre. Like, I'm like, I don't even know what this is an ad for. It's more like a public service announcement, I guess you would call it.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, even that has a celebrity in it. So It's like, I don't even know. Like, at this point, everything is driven by celebrity.
Well, like, I think that, the Super Bowl, I feel like I've heard in the past that also viewership has gone down year over year for this. So, like, but, Bad Bunny.
Certainly with this type of nonsense.
Definitely. And Bad Bunny is definitely going to get more viewers.
Oh, yeah.
So that's great too.
I feel like this one's going to be really.
But, like, I think, like, the same thing as the Oscars, the Grammys, the Super Bowl have cultural significance in terms of what's the message that people are. You have a captive audience that's
there's always
engaged.
A theme.
Yeah,
I feel like there's always a theme and it's usually reflective of what's going on. Like, remember the year when the Super Bowl performance was J-Lo and Shakira, and it was in Miami, and it was like that whole thing going on. So I feel like this year, obviously, with the Bad Bunny stuff and the like.
Yeah, but I think that also, like, and going back to, like, audiences and consumers need a story. Like I think you can't just sell on product or like even for this anti-bullying alone. There needs to be some like how can we make this, how can we up the ante, how can we make it that much more meaningful? Let's bring two significant people to actually make that play, because what else do we have?
I mean, you're gonna pay $10 million to put your ad in the Super Bowl. You better bet your ass, like it's gonna land.
Yeah,
you know.
Probably. I mean, if this is a 501c3, you know, Snoop and Tom Brady are getting a tax write-off of this anyway. So like, they're like, sure, let me do that.
Also, like Snoop Dogg, like, is he not the most diverse person ever? Like, he's now doing ads for, I don't know, he's doing ads for bullying. He did the Christmas special, which probably nobody watched on Netflix, which was actually really good if anybody ever saw it. Amazing. He's doing content with Martha Stewart. Like, he's the most diverse celebrity ever. But yeah, I think it's going to be interesting. It's going to be really, let's chat about it next week when we talk. Like, what was a good ad? I don't know. Like, an ad for, I guess because we're in advertising, we're so, like, what is a good ad? I don't know. I want some like dancing.
There you go. See? Yeah, so I mean, to that point, like you want stuff that relates to you.
Entertain me.
Yeah, exactly.
Product company.
Yeah, there you go. So like, how do you entertain? You like, you know,
I want to buy jeans. I'll buy jeans through Cat's Eye just dancing for 3 minutes. Yeah. And then I went to Gap and actually bought something.
Right. So so to that point, like we've moved past. Like it can't just be product. You gotta dance. You gotta entertain.
You gotta shuck and jive if I'm gonna buy your product. Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be great. I love that strategy.
Well, I think it's brilliant that nobody in this room actually knows where the Super Bowl is.
Nope. Or who's playing or what's happening.
I knew who was playing.
I know, yeah. Sorry, I'm not. I don't know. Even.
Okay, so what's going to be our goal for the next one? Oh, you're going to Ireland.
I'm going to Ireland. Yeah, I'm going to be, visiting my friend there. She's doing a little 3-month stint in Ireland. So I'm going to go there.
That's
we're going to go to London for a little bit. We're going to go to the ABBA hologram concert. I'm really excited, obviously.
Wow, very specific person.
Yep. And so I'll be back in a week. And then but you're not, it's not like you're going somewhere too after.
Yes, I'm going to Italy. I'm going to Milan to go to Fashion Week with my friend. She's a stylist and she was actually invited. Yeah, no big deal. She was actually invited. I'm tagging along. She's a big deal for her. She was invited to go to the Fendi show, so I'm going to just be hiding in the bushes and riding her coattails.
I love that.
And that's about it.
Yeah.
I think there's...
We're in an aquarium.
Someone's splashing around out there.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think that's it on episode 3.
Yeah.
How are we ever going to close these out? How do people end podcasts?
I don't know. Isn't there always like the CTA like comment, subscribers to me? I don't know. It's okay. We're done.
Streaming on all your major platforms.
It is streaming. It's streaming on Apple now.
Yes, please listen Spotify and Apple and coming soon on YouTube. But
oh my God.
They're